Hello, I'm SammyP. Welcome to episode 6 of my Let's Voice series for Pathfinder Kingmaker. This is the series where I use the excuse of practicing my voice acting to justify playing video games. And if you enjoy this video, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. It is a fantastic way to help the channel, and if you're not enjoying it, I mean, the dislike button's just there. Constructive criticism is always welcome, as are all comments, just no spoilers. Now, where were we? Right, we just rested. I'm going to keep you Sword and Shield for now. Alright. Now, we've just been told by the priests, no, nothing that I want, that to look for there was the Temple of the Elk, but there's also an abandoned hut that I think we need to go to. And we also still need to get to... That's the ancient tomb. Can we... Yeah, okay. So at the top there looks like that's the... Oh, abandoned hut. Cool, cool, cool. And that is Fangberry Cave. Alright, let's go to the hut. A lot of crossroads. Keep going. Keep going. Now we go up. And down. Abandoned hut. This really felt really stop-start. Okay. I'm going to send Lindsay to scout ahead a little bit. So I do not know what to expect here. Oh. Oh. It's the Guardian of the Bloom. Alright, she wants us to follow her. Father, please. I looked for the herbs you asked for. Just, there weren't enough. Silence! Did you forget the rules? You speak when I say, you do as I... but Father, 3 times! I can't. Enough. I don't know what that was. Staircase decayed and collapsed long ago. It can't be climbed. Rotted wood racks long ago used for drying herbs. And... oh. Potion of a large person. Okay, cool. Give at least one of them to Amiri, and that's probably fine. For now. Does it actually do anything? No. Okay. Cool. I wonder if that is, we're seeing like what turned, this might be the Stag Lord's old house. This is why he wanted it destroyed, because it's full of bad memories. Maybe, ooh. Hi. Hi. Why are you... oh. Whoops. Nugraz? In early spring, Willow's leaves are the same color as her eyes. His, too, I barely hold myself from burning them out with acid. What? In early spring, Willow's leaves are the same color as her eyes. His, too. I barely hold myself from burning them out with acid. It is his fault. Despicable, weak. If it was not for him, she would still be alive. Oh, dear. Does not talk to me, looks away, plans something, I know. I have to gather forest herbs and make a hiding place, hide my charms. He's a coward, but he can steal and run away. I will punch it out of him. Everything hurts. I can barely walk. How could he? How? He would never bring himself to confront me on his own. He says his name is now Stag Lord. He says he will not let me die or let me go. He says I should not be calling him my son like I ever did. He told me to pack my things. We are leaving soon. He now has his people and his own fortress. I'm hiding the charms in the herb cache. I probably should not. I will not be able to escape. He will not let me. Well, that sounds like bushes grow in the well, a clear sign that it was abandoned long ago. More ancient coins for the antiquities dealer. So, man, Stag Lord had a real bad upbringing, and now is himself. Yeah, turns out abuse perpetuates abuse. Not good. This is now him as the Stag Lord with giving him horns. Well then, summon your power. Or make like you. Or maybe you're going too quick. Let's try this. Alright, so Nugra is the father, and then the Stag Lord. So I'm guessing the father might be the druid that the Guardian talked about? So what was that conversation? Where have you been? I told you to prepare everything for the ritual. You will never give me orders again. What? Well then, summon your power. Or maybe you'd like to try the acid. I am not your slave any longer. Not your toy. Not your son. Enough! I won't kill you. Your powers will be of use to me. From now on, you do as I say. You speak when I say. Disobedience leads to punishment. Always. Ooh. I feel like the father probably said that line to him more than a couple of times. Small, deserted timber shed. Gold coins, rings. Oh dear. I have been waiting for you. The flowers and birds and wind told me you would come. Oh, my poor flowers. They will perish long before long in this fog. It seems that only you can see or hear the nymph. Oh, really? Have I been the only one who can see the Stag Lord stuff as well? That's going to be awkward for everyone else. Oh! Mysterious talk with nobody! The Druid's notes mention... Verthan. I am Verthan. The Druid's notes mention a cache who was created using herbs. Do you know anything about that? I know little of the magic of people, but there is a trick we nymphs love to use. Herbs and flowers can keep secrets as well as reveal them. Place a herb in a chest you wish to hide, it will conceal the treasure from strangers' eyes. Place the herb there again and it will reveal what was hidden. If the druid used this trick, he probably chose simple herbs like those that can be found nearby. I had a strange vision. A young man and an old druid who tortured him. Then they exchanged roles. The nymph lowers her head. Yes. Yes, the soil, water, and stones here are infused with toxic pain and fear. They poison this place as we speak. You have seen where your enemy's journey began. The one called Stag Lord was once the victim of a cruel madman and since become one himself. You see now how monsters are born and what comes of regret for a thing you cannot change. But what comes of regret for a thing you cannot change? There is no time to be lost. We must do away with the fog quickly. Well then, tell me what to do next. We'll search the area around the hut, try to find anything that remained of the druid who lived here. I am sure the fog is his doing. This suffocating veil is as vicious as his nature. We should learn more about the fog and the ritual through which it was created. Return to me if you find anything. The past may hide the answers that shape the future. I don't care to learn more about her. I will be waiting. It is interesting playing. I mentioned in the first, I believe I mentioned in the first episode at least, that I don't know if you can hear it, but my dogs are going crazy. Edible moss. That I normally, when I play games like this, I would play good characters. So playing an evil character for my first playthrough is a bit out of character for me, I guess. But the wooden house, time-worn, apparently deserted. Oh, God. But it is interesting. Like, I look at this and I feel really bad for the Stag Lord's whole situation. Like, he was abused from a child, turned him into a monster, as they said, and there's not, potentially, in the time frame we have, a lot to do about it. But Verthan is definitely, he's very lawful, so he's like, well, you know, that's not good. But he doesn't care. He doesn't care about it. It's like, you know, he doesn't care why. He'll punish both. Sorry, I didn't read that at all. Stone altar is decorated with eroded foliage patterns in symbol of green faith. And then this... Nagra's lost note. I went to the old temple of the elk again today. Wicked, gloomy place, just like my soul. It used to shine once, and it is hollow and horrible now. Did he spy on me? Maybe I should lock him up. No, let him be. What can he do, the useless coward? Just whimper and hide. Oh. What? No. Don't. Here we go. Token of the Dryad. Memento of times long past, a well-grounded... Oh. Or not. Oh well, let's talk to... I found the druid's notes. They mention a temple of the elk. Can this help us? The nymph's blue eyes flare from within her pale face. An ancient temple, the temple of the stag god. Rastal? Yes. Yes. Yes, that must be it. The place of power where the druid created the fog. Perhaps we'll be able to cleanse it from there. The temple hides in the thicket not far from here. You'll need to go there and purge the place of whatever evil still lingers there. Summoned by the druid's sinister ritual. Take care. You are my only hope. Well, I have a clear goal now. I'll continue my journey. Cool. How do I... What loot did I not grab? Wasn't there a whole thing where I was supposed to put the herb into something? Is that at the temple, or is it... It's obviously not these, I can't interact them any further. They said there was loot over here, maybe? Herbs. So I have herbs, which is what they said I should use, but I have to put them in a chest or something? I can't touch the chest anymore? Did I miss it? It's a bit irritating that I can't just, like... Alright. Maybe I... Oh, well maybe it's in here. Hello. Ooh. Bam. Solid hit on Amiri, though. Okay, the ground near the chest is covered with culinary herbs. They dried out long ago. Yeah, okay. Whoop. Skin. Nice. PC 17. And let's save it here. There's nothing, but if I do that, or maybe that. Did it take the other thing? Just gonna quickly reload. Yes. What if we just and what if we actually how do I take just one? How do I separate them? What button do I have to press? There we go. Split. Why are you not splitting? Stuff it. +1 short sword, which I can't use. Can you use it? Maybe this would be better for you. Not that you're good in melee. Oh, you can't. You can't use short swords. I thought elves could use short swords. Alright, fine. Enjoy. Oh, she's wearing it on her back. Alright. That's not incredible. Doesn't matter. Cool. I'm glad I didn't miss out on the thing. Let's go to the temple. Lindsay. Abandoned hut. There. Temple is there. Okay. Oh! You spotted the enemies. Saving game is impossible. No! Let's fight. Fight! Probably should have tried to avoid, but combat's kind of crazy at low levels. Oh, what? Skeletons. Ooh, skeletons are resistant to something, correct? How do I get info on enemies? That's not what I wanted to do. What are they resistant to? Is it slashing? That's not good. I think everything I've got does slashing. Is that a shield? No. Is it slashing or is it piercing? That's not good on skeletons. Or is it both? And Miri is encumbered? I'll send Miri this way. Yeah, you can try and hold that one. Well, acid worked. What? What? What'd they do to Valerie? Why is Valerie attacking... Oh, that's not Valerie. Sorry. Sorry. That's skeleton. That's... Right. Piercing was reduced. Okay. Go deal with that one, because... Alright. Alright. Piercing and slashing are reduced. Scimitar... Does being encumbered help? Is that bad for barbarians? Fast movement? Nope. Okay, it's probably not the end of the world. I think it's good at low levels because... Oh god, why do I have this? Go away. We're getting pretty close to needing to sell stuff though. I think at low levels, it's not a terrible idea to have on my front anyone who's going to be approaching the front line to... Ooh, nice heal. Just have shields on the off chance that we need to use those. Alright. Skeletons. Just random skeletons. Definitely getting close to encumbrance. As a collective group. Keep heading round. Oh, another encounter. Okay. And we didn't get to option of skipping this one. Well, I don't know what what just happened. I had some expert problems just there, so luckily there was an autosave. We'll just jump to the beginning of this this encounter. It was only just started when I realised I hadn't been filming. It is going now. Okay. Technic League's Mage. Still have no idea who the Technic League is. But a group of well-armed fighters approaches. One of them raises their voice, pointing at you. Hey, you! Stop right there. Kalana, look at this one. What'll he do? Kalana, the group's leader, lays her cold and watchful eyes upon you. This one, I suppose. But I don't like his snout. She studies your companions carefully but not nonchalantly. Sorry. Okay, get back in the game. She studies your companions, carefully but nonchalantly, as if examining goods at the market. Listen, you tramps. We're from the Technic League. Our slave died, and we need a replacement. One of you will be coming with us. The rest of you are free to go. I advise against resistance. It would be a quick trick to kill every one of you. Choose now which one of you will give. Choose now the one that you will give. Technic League is a group of arcanists and other law seekers obsessed with unlocking the mysteries of the Silver Mount, an ancient alien artifact that crashed long ago near the Numian capital city of Starfall. Strong influence over... That's a lot of words I don't really understand. Don't know what Silver Mount is, or what importance of Numerian, Starfall... Anyway. What is this Technic League? One very serious organization from Numeria. People with whom you'd better not start a fight, and who you'd better not bother with foolish questions. Once a rising power poised to unite its neighbors under its banner, leadership has fallen to decay. Savagery and science exist side by side amidst the wreckage of a crashed starship. Amid the wreckage of a crashed starship from a distant world, technomancers from across Golarion flock to research and exploit the technological wonders found within the otherworldly ruins. Meanwhile, tribes of primitive barbarians cling to an age-old tradition and eschew technology in favor of their own raw skill and martial prowess. This is a nation where, under the auspices of technological advancement and the betterment of civilization, a select few rule a subjugated nation as despots and tyrants, placing their own power and continued reign above the well-being of their citizens. Oof! This, I'm feeling like I'm getting warned as a warning that this might be a really tough fight, but I certainly don't want to do any chaotic, because if it comes down to lawful or evil, I think Verthan will lead harder on lawful. No negotiations with slavers. Whoops, what's going on? Big mistake. Yeah! Alright. And I will rage. Get rid of... Mage. Alright. Cast a bunch of buffs, and I think we're going to have to try and definitely... What is she casting? Can I tell? No. Try and take the mage out again. Everyone's focusing on Valerie so she can fight defensively while... Is there a reason we're not raging? Oh, that's not good. Okay. Yeah, I thought Jathar was in a real spot of trouble just then, but I'm guessing that's not the case. Alright, well, you deal with that one. And you, I feel like, should... Someone... Go deal with that one. Oh dear. Oh! Okay, I take it back. We're in a spot of trouble. Guys. Run away, Lindsay! Run away! Oh no. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Where are you? You're still scared. That's not good. Oh, I never turned on aspiring courage. Oh, I'm bad at this. Okay. God, oh no. No, wait. Attack rolls. Jathal doing solid work. You still... Can I just... We are getting flanking. Good. Oh. This is just such riveting content. Wait, what? Misses, but he dies anyway. What? What just happened? A warm welcome from the League. The Stone Lands are full of danger, and not just the usual ones like bandits and monsters. Our neighboring countries are happy to make trouble for us too. This time we've got some guests from Numeria, group of Technic League mages. This sinister, powerful organization dabbles in various shady businesses, not least of which is the slave trade. But why did they come here? A group led by a woman named Kalana attacked us, tried to take us as slaves. We fought them off, of course. Oh, sorry, it's still supposed to be from Lindsay's perspective. A group from the Technic League, led by a woman named Kalana, attacked us and tried to take us as slaves. We fought them off, of course, but Kalana managed to escape. We can't let such dangerous people wander freely out here. Well, we'll find their camp and kick their tails all the way back to Numeria. Of course we will. Oh, that went not at all well. Speaking of getting our tails kicked, I think a magic S stock. Okay, I mean, sure. Why wouldn't we? I think we're over encumbered. I think we're tired. I'm just gonna grab everything because I think I'm just gonna... No, we don't have any... You can still heal someone. Why is that hit twice? Okay. I don't know. We'll work it out next episode. Episode 7 is when we'll decide how to get over this. Oh, I thought that was a bit of a roller coaster for me. I don't know if I conveyed it to you, but I was like, oh, this Kalana lady just keeps summoning wolves. It's going really badly. And then suddenly she just ditches the fight and the wolves go away. And I was like, oh, we've got this. We're in it. And then, oh, it was Valerie getting feared, which meant they could focus on Amiri, which then meant my biggest damage and my biggest bulwark were out of the fight, and they just picked off both Verthan and Lindsay getting crit. Probably didn't help. But by God. Oh man, talk about how Pathfinder can be really swingy, particularly at low levels. That went all over the place. Ah, man. I hope you enjoyed that. I certainly did. And as I said, if you have enjoyed this video, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. It is a great way to help the channel. And if you got this far and you still didn't enjoy the video, the dislike button's right there, and constructive criticism is always welcome. As are all comments, just no spoilers. But I've been SammyP. I hope you come back for episode 7, where I don't know what we're going to do. You might have to go back to Oleg's before heading to the temple. And I wonder if we can still get those berry things first. I don't know. We'll see what happens next episode. Hope you come back and join me for that.